Philly cheesesteak day, and you got to be kind of excited when you say that because no one really just says, well, yeah, I'll take a Philly cheesesteak. No, you want a Philly cheesesteak and you're going to love it. You can't stop thinking about it until you get your teeth into it. So you obviously can do a bunch of different things with a Philly cheesesteak, put some different things on it. I think onions are necessary, mushrooms, I've got green sweet peppers and banana peppers, or fairly mild peppers. Probably put a little mayonnaise, a little hot sauce on there, maybe a little something else. A provolone cheese and a nice top brown steak ready to be ground up in there. Yeah, so like we got some mayonnaise and some cheese and all this good stuff. And I tell you, when you're quarantining, sometimes you just got to get rid of some of the rules because seriously, who do you got to impress? I mean, yeah, you might have some goals and you want to stay in shape a little bit here and there, but you can only look in the mirror and ask it who your daddy is so many times. So you might as well just get in that steak and get on it and let's get over there and start cooking it. Come on. Anytime you have different vegetables, you got different components, you want to gauge how long each one's going to take to cook so you know which one to start first. Your harder vegetables, onions and peppers, get those started first. Your onions are always a good gauge, so when they're no longer translucent, that means they're moving really good. We've got mushrooms here. Next, we'll add these in. The good thing to always remember about mushrooms is they're going to reduce to about a third of the volume that they already are, so you can get them started and not worry whether or not they're going to be too big or not, because they're definitely going to get smaller. I've got some banana peppers here. I'll wait once I think this stuff is about halfway cooked, then we'll get the steak in there, start to grind that up a little bit. We want to get that to a good medium cook before we put the, almost medium, before we put the cheese on top. So these vegetables moving, get the mushrooms to wind down, then we'll put the peppers and the steak in there. Once that all cooks together, melt the cheese over it. We'll have our roll toasting, and we'll put it all together. Our steak is on, our peppers are in, and just grinding up the steak a little bit more here. Cooking through nice and well. It's probably on the medium side now. So I'm going to get everything mixed together here. And I'm going to start toasting the roll. Your onions and peppers and mushrooms had to cook. Your hot peppers don't really have to cook. They're thin. They just got to heat up a little bit. And everything else being so hot and cooked right next to them is going to get them to the consistency they need to be anyways. So I think we've got a good amount of ingredients here. When you look at your ingredients, you want to say, is that going to fit into my roll? And if you say yes, then you don't have enough ingredients. And I mean, remember, you got to put your cheese and your mayonnaise on there. And don't let anyone say, oh, I'm not going to have any mayonnaise. I don't want any cheese. And can I have a whole wheat roll, please? No, you can't. As a matter of fact, for that, you're getting extra mayonnaise, extra cheese, and we'll leave it at that. So we've got our goods here. I'm going to take 2 slices of provolone cheese. Now you want to trap the steam in here. So make sure you close the vent on your lid. But another trick, before I put this on here, put another little bit of water in here, close it up. That water is going to steam up right away. And steam's going to push back down. That cheese is going to be melted in about 15 seconds. You have 15 yet? Alright. There we go. Alright. I want to say stop cooking, but it's not going to listen to me. So, we'll let it sit here. The pan's still going to be hot, so it's still going to be cooking a little bit, but it's going to be just fine. So, our roll's going to come out. How are we doing here? Another minute here. toast for about 30 more seconds. Throw a little bit of mayonnaise on the roll, and then we'll bring our steak onto the roll. Ideally, get the 2 long restaurant spatulas. Take them, slap them down, bring them together. Not spatulas, like hamburger flippers. Bring it down, open it up right over the sandwich. We're not going to quite have that, but I think we'll improvise. This might work better. That's more surface area, this is more mobility. Okay. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, look, it's done. All right. A little bit of mayo. We don't need that much. Do we? I don't know. I'm not going to want to transport that after I put all of that in there, so we're just going to... My roll could be a little bit bigger. A little bit. But we're going to be fine. Because no matter what, we're going to do this in 2 pieces. 1. Okay. No prisoners. Okay. Looking good here. Let's go over to the stage. All right, let's get to work. Here's a masterpiece. You got to make sure the bottom's intact. Keeping the bottom together is the key. Everything good about a Philly cheesesteak is right there. I'm not the type to put a sandwich down when I'm eating it because I know every time I put it down and pick it up, there's a risk of it breaking or falling apart. But this is so good. I'm not going to eat this whole thing because I'm going to go over and make another one with another variation that some of you might be waiting to see on here. So, all right, let's go to that. Okay, steak number 2 is now on the grill. Steak's just about done. Same as the other one. The roll is in the toaster oven, toasting up. I'm gonna add a little hot sauce in here because hot sauce. Mix that up a little bit. The difference here is that we're not going to melt the provolone cheese on the top like we did last time. And that might lend a little merit to the question, why are you making a sandwich again? Why are you making 2 of them? Well, there are some variations to the Philly cheesesteak sandwich, and depending on where you're from or which side of which city you're from, you might have a different standard of what a Philly cheesesteak is. And it may not be either of these, but I'm pretty damn close, and they're pretty damn good. So, instead of provolone cheese, we're going to put a different kind of cheese on this one. As with the previous, this one will definitely be overflowing. That's not a bad thing. All right. Nice and toasted. Start like I did before. A little bit of mayo. Yeah. It's good or goes in here. Okay, no prisoners. Well, get this out of here. And there we go. There, that should cover the bases. Let's go give this one a try. Locked and loaded with round 2 of our Philly cheesesteak. Let's go. It's a toss-up. I can't pick one. My face probably said the same thing. Either way, rock it. Philly cheesesteak's the way to go. Make it how you want to.